For today, let's talk about pronoun reference. What is pronoun reference? First of all, let's review what pronouns are. Pronouns take the place of nouns from the word pronoun. So a pronoun can replace a noun. We have to keep in mind that pronouns are a big family of subject pronouns, object pronouns, possessive pronouns, and a lot of other pronouns like demonstrative adjectives and demonstrative pronouns. You have to keep in mind that pronouns can be singular or plural. When I talk about one, like I, he, she, it, me, him, her, his, her, its, whatever, all of these are singular pronouns. What about you? It depends on whom I am talking about. Okay, now let's have a look at the pronouns again. When the noun is singular, I replace it with a singular pronoun. When the noun is plural, I replace it with a plural pronoun like we, you, and they. Okay, I just have something to focus on. Whenever you see this I or me, take care to whom it refers. Now, let me just clarify the idea more with an example. In number 1, Joe finished his test. He did it all by himself. Which noun I'm talking about here? I'm talking about Joe. Joe finished his test. Even this his that I didn't underline here refers to who? To Joe. He did it all by himself. Who he? Who is this he? Who? Joe. Himself also refers to Joe. It's not only by singular, even the gender. Joe is a masculine name. Okay? So he, his, himself, all are masculine and singular that refer to Joe. Let's move to example number 2. Listen to Erin play the piano. She learned it by herself. About whom am I talking? I'm talking about Erin. I have she. Who she? She is the pronoun that refers to Erin. Okay, she is a female and singular, so she is the best pronoun that can replace it. She learned it by herself. Even herself here refers to Erin. Okay, what about this it? She learned it. It. What she learned? I'm not talking about Erin here. I'm not talking about a person at all. This it refers to an idea. She learned what? What is here that can replace the word it or can just refer to? This it refers to who? Listen to Erin play what? The piano. She learned it. She learned what? She learned playing the piano. I didn't say play even. I changed the verb play into a gerund. Because always whenever the pronoun refers to a noun, it can also refer to a gerund that is similar to a noun. So if it refers to the idea of a verb, I change the verb to a gerund by adding ing to the base form of the verb. So when I say she learned it, so that means she learned how to play the piano, or she learned playing the piano by herself. Herself refers to Erin also. Let me move to example number 3. The girls are playing their new video game. The girls, it's plural. I need a plural pronoun to replace it or to refer to. The girls are playing their. There is a plural pronoun, so it refers to who? Who has these new video games? Who is playing the new video games? There, when I mentioned there, This there refers to the girls. They bought it themselves. Even they here, they is a plural pronoun. Also, it refers to the girls. Try to replace they with any word that can have the same meaning. When I said they bought it, who bought? Who can buy? People, persons. They, who they here? Who is just a plural noun in the sentence or in the passage itself, if it is a passage or a paragraph. The girls bought it themselves. Even themselves refers to the girls. I have to just shed the light on the idea that whenever you have they, this they refers to plural nouns, okay? I know that, but it refers to males and females. If they are girls, boys, men, women, whatever it is, here is the point. I still have one pronoun here. It's it. They bought it. It is singular and it's not for a person. Sometimes it or this or such words refer to an idea, similar to the previous example when I said I add ing to the verb. But here, they bought it. This it. What did they buy? They bought what? The video game. So they bought it. So this it refers to the new video game. Let me move now to example number 4. Look at those apples in the orchard. Let's go pick them. I have the word here, apples, and I have the word them. Where is the pronoun here? Yes, them. Them is a plural pronoun. It should refer to something plural. I read, let's go pick them. What I will pick? The orchard? The orchard is a noun, but it's singular. What I will pick? Of course, the apples. So this them refers to the apples. Now we can practice. Let's practice. Usually you will have a similar question. What does each underlined pronoun refer to? This is a question. Whenever you want to answer this question, please keep in mind that you should answer in complete sentences. The pronoun, between quotation, this pronoun always will take the verb refers with us, because it's one pronoun, whatever it is, singular or plural, but I am talking about the word as itself. Refers to, then you give me the idea or the noun it refers to, with a dot at the end to keep the answer in a complete sentence. Let's start. Jawad went with his friends to the gym. There, he told them about how strong he is. He can carry heavy loads. They were surprised. Now, I have the first pronoun that is underlined. I have he. Who he? I'm talking about who? Yes, I'm talking about Jawad. So the answer will be he refers to Jawad. He told them. Who them? Who is here just in that passage? Plural. He told who? So his friends. Whose friends? His friends is not clear. I'm talking about Jawad's friends. So them refers to Jawad's friends. Now let me complete with the last one. He can carry heavy loads. They were surprised. Who they? Who was surprised because he was carrying heavy loads? Yes, of course, his friends also. But when I give the answer, I say whose friends? Jawad's friends. So they, as a word, refers to Jawad's friends. Moving to the second paragraph. Mira and I are at the same school. We study together most of the time. I help her when she needs help. Now I have this I at the beginning. Who is this I? Who is telling you this passage? Who is talking here? The writer or the author, right? Who is it? Me or you or who? Mira and I. The writer is telling you about himself, that Mira and he together are at the same school. So this I refers to the author or the writer. We study together most of the time. We. Who we? Mira and who? I don't write I. Mira and the writer. This we refers to Mira and the writer that study together most of the time. He completes, I help her. Who her? Her is a singular just pronoun and it refers to a female. Who is she? He said I. The writer helps somebody. Who is she or who is this her? Her refers to Mira. When she is a female pronoun, singular pronoun that refers also to Mira. Now let me move to the last paragraph. Some poor people beg on the streets. This manifests a social problem. It is a problem because it means that they are needy and are suffering a lot. I have this. It's like the word it. It's a pronoun. Some poor people beg on the streets. This manifests or this is a social problem. Who is a social problem? What is a social problem? What is the problem here? The poor people or the begging on the street? I look for the verb here. This word, this or this pronoun refers to the idea of begging on the street. Seeing these poor people begging on the street, having these poor people begging on the street. So I choose the verb beg. I add ing. So begging on the street is the noun or the idea here, the gerund, the idea that this pronoun refers to. It is a problem because it means that I come back to they is plural. They are needy. Who are needy? Who are needy and are suffering a lot? Who are they that have the problem? Yes, right, they are the poor people. So they refers to the poor people. Thank you.